What's good? It's your boy Kahori Vocalz. I just jumped off the porch with my boy Dirty Glove Bastard. You dig?
I had to hop off the porch, jumped in the race, running through the race. Love it when it's good.
All right, we got Kahori Vocalz off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling today, man?
Feeling pretty good, man.
Yeah, appreciate you coming by today, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. What have you been up to during the quarantine?
Just working, marketing, thinking about ideas, pretty much like everybody else.
Okay. Gotta take advantage of the downtime, huh?
Yeah, I got to. Just brainstorming, just trying to think of, other ways to execute, especially with music.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of this shit kind of slowed down for me in a way, you know what I'm saying? But I still try to progress through it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on some of the clubs starting to open back up?
Crazy. I mean, we need it though, but it's crazy. I'm not going to no clubs right now. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I saw Memorial Day weekend. It was pretty crazy. I was like, I'm gonna give them a couple weeks, see if these people get sick before I start stepping out.
I mean, people out there protesting, so it's just like,
Yep.
So.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the whole George Floyd killing and the protests that followed?
I think it's sad. I mean, it's 2020 and we're still going through some of this BS.
Yeah.
And then before that, it was somebody was running, right? I don't remember his name. He was jogging down the street and then the father and son shot the man. So, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I feel like it's a Rodney King situation all over again. I mean, I was born in 95. That happened in 91, 92. So
yeah.
It's just I think people are just fed up at this point.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, even back then, I don't remember all 50 states having protests like we do right now.
No, that's what I'm saying. With social media, this is going on in Jamaica right now.
Yeah.
And people in Jamaica is just yo, it's crazy shit going on over here. Damn, how the hell this hit another country?
Yeah.
So it's crazy. I mean, it's unfortunate. My whole thing is I really want to know, as a civilian, as a citizen, at what point in time do I get to interfere with a law enforcement, as far as an arrest goes. Because I feel like people want to do something. That's why they shouting and yelling into the camera, hey, he can't breathe, et cetera, et cetera. So at what point in time do we get to interfere with something like that?
Yeah.
Because obviously he did something wrong. The man died. And on top of that, officer got charged with murder. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy that it took so much protest for them to actually go ahead and press the charges.
Right. And, people is all just been in the house, waiting on a stimulus check. So they're just F it. Let's go hit the Gucci store today. We going to sell it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's take it back with your story. You were born in Manhattan, is that right?
Born in Manhattan, New York, for sure. Uh-huh.
And you lived there till you were 8?
I was born in Manhattan, but we lived in the Bronx and I got family in Queens.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mainly lived in the Bronx. 174 Macomb Road, not too far away from Yankee Stadium. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you went to Jamaica to visit your uncles. Yeah. Ended up staying there for a year?
Yeah, that's a fact, officially. I was mad. I was like, damn, when am I coming back home?
So it wasn't by choice that you
No, it wasn't my choice. It was you finna go. It was a vacation. I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to Jamaica. This ain't my first time going. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to go to Jamaica and chill. And it was like, damn, I'm still here. I went to school and everything. I was just
Did you really?
Yeah. I was like, shit. It was crazy. Huh. And he was eating bun and cheese every day, going to school. I thought I was rich too, because, in Jamaica, the currency is different. Yeah. So I have a $100 bill. I'm on the phone with my mom. I was like, oh, I'm going to bring a bag of money back to the States. I'm like, nah. So I'm just like, we rich. $1,000 I think is equivalent to maybe $100 or something. I'm not quite sure. But yeah.
What was that experience like being out there for a full year though?
I mean, it was cool. It's different. It's a lot much more strict. It's crazy. It's real crazy.
Yeah. And after that, you ended up moving to Atlanta?
Yeah, my mom called me and she was like, we moved to Atlanta, Georgia. And I was just like, okay, cool. I thought this shit was Disney World or something. I was like, all right, Atlanta, Georgia. So we moved down here. I mean, going from apartment to a house. It was amazing.
Oh,
At first we moved to Gwinnett County, and then from Gwinnett County, a year after that, we moved to Sandy Springs. And then a year after that, we moved to DeKalb County, and I was in Decatur.
Okay.
And that's when I hopped off the porch.
Okay. And when you were growing up, your dad was locked up?
Yeah, I mean, at first I didn't really even know, to be honest. I just know he wasn't around. And my mother wouldn't really tell me, you know. So I never knew why he wasn't around. So what I reconnected back with my pops when I was probably like 17.
Okay.
And then like I started knowing what's been going on. Matter of fact, that's a lot because I did know he was locked up, but I didn't know he was locked up for that long because he was locked up for like 11 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How did you find out he was locked up?
I mean, he told me. You know, he pretty much told me. I mean.
So you guys were communicating while he was locked up, or?
No, I reconnected back with my pops when I was 17.
Yeah.
I was talking a lot of shit one day. I was like, yo, my pops is in my life. I'll be playing football. I'll be like on a star. I want to be fat. My pops is here. God was like, okay. And then he called me. Had a little ups and downs, but overall, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I love and respect my pops at the end of the day. I don't have no animosity while he wasn't around. You feel me? Like my mother was there.
Yeah.
You know, she did her thing for me. So if it wasn't for my mother, I wouldn't be here today. And like I say, like, I feel like if I was to go into the street routes and doing certain things, I feel like I would have stabbed her in her back because she sacrificed so much for me to have a great opportunity in life, you know? So even though I was growing up, I guess you could say in the hood or whatever, I never let it like, you know, dwell me, even though I was getting into a lot of fights and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But I mean, it just comes with the territory. Yeah. You know, I mean, you gotta stand up for yourself. If not, people just gonna be like, all right. you know how it goes. So
So how old were you when you jumped off the porch in Decatur?
Early, like 15, 16. I mean, what do you mean per se, like jumped off the porch though? Because everybody got different meanings.
What's your meaning of it?
My meaning, I mean, if you really gonna say, my meaning of jumped off the porch is like, you know, being a man for yourself early. So I would have to say that's like around 12.
Okay.
It's like around 12 or 13, just like hustling, just finding any way how to go out there and make money. Yeah. Legally. Yeah. Let me say that. Yeah. I wasn't involved in none of the dumb shit.
Yeah, because you ended up starting your own business when you were just 13?
Yeah, that's a fact.
What type of business were you in?
So like, you got kids who walk around the neighborhood or whatever, they probably like take out trash and stuff like that. I was involved in a youth organization, and her name, I forgot the lady name, but her daughter name is Mary Pat Hector. I know she do stuff with like Al Sharpton and stuff. And they just pretty much helped organize it for me and stuff like that, structure. So we made it like a business, like we'll come to your neighborhood. We didn't really get it started up like how we were supposed to get it started up, but just the mindset of looking back in it, oh yeah, we could have been super rich if we had some investors. Like for real. Yeah.
How long did you do that for?
I did it for a few, like, you know what I mean? Like probably like a few months or something like that. Yeah. Or whatever. Like, yeah. And then, you know, high school hit. That was it. That was the end of that. That was, yeah.
What's one of the biggest life lessons you learned while growing up?
Depend on me and don't depend on yourself. My mother always told me that when I was little. Like, what would you do if I wasn't here? You know? So that just installed in my mind. Yeah. And then my Uncle Kenneth, you know, he would teach me, he'd say, Kahori, you have an easy road in life, and you have a hard road in life. And you know, the easy road in life is pretty much like, you know, the fast life. And the hard road is you work hard and later on, you know, things start, you know, coming in and get easier for you as you get older. Yeah. Yeah.
And after high school, you started working?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I was working in high school. Yeah. I was doing my thing on a football team or whatever. I'm gonna say that's all cap. But I was doing my thing or whatever. And shit, my first job was at Family Dollars. I started making some money. You couldn't tell me shit. I was coming to school with a fresh pair of sneakers. Like, yeah, I'm here now. So, yeah.
Where'd you start working after high school?
I was working for Renewal by Anderson Windows. I was doing, after high school, I had so many goddamn jobs. I mean, shit.
Mostly sales jobs though, right?
Mostly, it's at first I was all over the place. Because at first I went like UPS. Then after, I was at Chick-fil-A. But Chick-fil-A was just doing too much for me. Like everybody was, I couldn't deal with all that. And then I went to UPS, and then I bounced into sales.
Okay.
I bounced into sales doing something with Vonage. I'm telling you, I had a lot of jobs as a youngin'. And then door-to-door sales. When I found door-to-door sales, that's when I found my hustle. And I started learning how I could make six figures and stuff like that. And I was very inspired and eager. And then I bounced into car sales, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah.
What'd you think of car sales?
Car sales is cool, man. I tell any youngin' out there, like, if you really want to make some good money for yourself, go into car sales and teach you how to be a closer, especially in this music industry, learning how to negotiate, learning how to work deals for yourself. You pick that up in car sales. And then if you're very good, you could promote yourself and go into finance. And then you learn about financial literacy. So, yeah.
That's major right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And now you own your own detailing company?
Yeah.
How'd you get into that business?
Well, so I was doing my thing in car sales, and then it's like, if you notice, like everything what I'm talking about is like sales, work, and this and third, but I love music. I just never had the opportunity to really fund myself. I never had nobody to back me or fund myself. I used to do shows and stuff like that when I was in high school, but I never really, prevailed. So I always thought like, man, if I go in sales, I can make the type of money that I want to make so I can invest into my music career.
Yeah.
So boom. So I got in the detailing business. So I pretty much I took the break from car sales or whatever, and I was just like, I need to focus on my music career. And I started detailing cars in Morrow for like $10 an hour. Now you gotta imagine, I'm already making decent money for myself. Then I just go into doing something for $10 an hour. Plus, I'm thinking about, let me get my insurance license. And then it just dawned on me one day. I was like, man, I can't do this no more. And I called up my homeboy, Shane. I was like, man, I want to go into business for myself. I'm like, yo, Shane in business for himself. My boy Chris is in business for himself. My boy Miles is in business for himself. I'm like, shit, I could go into business for myself. I could be successful. He's like, what you good at? I was like, well, shit, I'm out here detailing cars. He's like, go be a mobile detailer. I was like, ain't nobody make no money being a mobile detailer. What the fuck is wrong with you? He was just like, I'm telling you, them folks will pay you. I was like, all right, whatever. I went to invest. I got me the van. I already had some equipment, got some more equipment, and shit, he didn't lie. Like,
it's good money in it, huh?
You make what? I feel like a dope boy when I'm out there detailing cars. Like, I can relate now. Hell you mean? Shit, 200, get it right back the next day, spend it. Yeah. For real. I'm trying to take you to a bigger level now. Get some contracts going on. That's what I'm talking about, that corona, and slow certain things down. Because I had a deal with this lady with a limo company, and they have like high-end clients, but they're out of work right now. So, but I'm still doing my thing though. Yeah.
So how long you been making music now?
I started rapping when I was 5.
5.
Started rapping when I was 5. I started taking my music career serious 17. I started touring around those times at 17 as well. I had opportunities to drop my tape, but I never really was successful. So my first successful project that I dropped, shout out to DJ Show Out, DJ Cooley, dropped Ridinn Thru Decatur March 24th.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if you ask me like any other artist, we'd be like, yeah, my tape is the hottest tape out here. But no, that shit is riding for real. Like, I got a track on there for everybody you can relate to. And then come July, we're going to drop Decatur to Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, I already got that finished. And then come September, I'll drop my next tape.
Oh, damn.
I'm doing like a sequence in a way. You got like Friday after next. So we just going to do Ridinn Thru Decatur, Decatur to Jamaica, then back to Decatur. Back to Decatur, I want to do a lot of features with a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, who's in my city or, whatever, and just, Yeah.
Nah, that's dope right there.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Who are some of your musical influences?
Master P, Jay-Z, Nas, 50 Cent. I like rappers who be talking about, rich shit pretty much. Yeah. Big opportunities, stuff like that. So that's my big influence. Right now, Master P for sure. Because Master P talks about a lot about financial literacy.
Yeah.
I care about the youth. I care about the kids. I care that they know something. Like even with my tape Ridinn Thru Decatur, the first song you hear on there is Mad Addict. I ain't talking about shit. I'm just talking about just having fun, chilling. You gonna bop your head to it. Every song after that is some type of substance, something you can understand in there. It's a message in that music.
Yeah.
So
you put those same type of messages into your music then, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And you mentioned touring when you were in high school. You were going out to Alabama and Mississippi?
For sure.
How did that opportunity come about?
Really was my aunt and her boyfriend. They saw that we had talent, me and one of their sons, and they tried to put together like a label or whatever. We was doing some tours and shows. It was a great experience. So they saw I was hungry. I mean, the very next, I'll probably leave out on Friday because, you know, I'm in school, so I leave out on Friday. I get there early Saturday morning. I'm in the studio all day, all night. It's like, God damn. I'm like, yeah, I'm for real. Like, shit, if I could lock in the studio just 24/7, 7 days out of the week, don't even gotta work or whatever, this and third. That's what I'm working on building is my assets, where I don't have to work and I be in the studio. Man, you put me around the same opportunities that these big artists have, something's major gonna come out. I promise you. I'm telling you, for sure. I really want to write some songs for some people too.
Yeah,
man, for sure. Like, I know I got it. You know what I mean?
So you write your music or do you freestyle and punch in?
I write, I freestyle, I punch in, I do it all. It just depends on how I'm feeling. If I play a beat right now, I'm meditating that song in my head. I call Cool up, you know, shout out to $1 Million Basement. I call Cool up, hey man, I got something. What's the studio looking like? All right, cool, pull up. And I just do that off of love because I really got a studio at my crib. Like, I don't even, you know what I mean? It's like if it's on my head and it's hot right now, I'm like, all right, let's go. Come on. I'm already around the area too. Let's go. Yeah. So yeah.
All right, let's talk about that project, Ridinn Thru Decatur.
Yeah. Hardest tape out in the city right now, Ridinn Thru Decatur. The motherfuckers say that shit ain't hot, they hating. For real. If they ain't heard of vocals, they gonna hear about me now. I'm telling you. Ridinn Thru Decatur, yeah.
Is it some riding music too?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? You play that with your lady, whatever, blow your smoke out, cruising through the city, you know, kick your feet back. You look like you kick your feet back.
Right now.
No, I'm playing with you though, but yeah.
How long did you work on this project for?
Probably like a month and a half.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah. It's real easy, man. It ain't hard, man. You know what I mean? I go through hella beat selections, listen to it, like boom, you know, so yeah.
Did you have any features on the project?
I had one feature. This young boy, his name was Puno. Yeah, I met him. I was in the studio, whatever. He walked into my session, actually. He's like, yo, your song is hard. It's called Made It Off the Block. It actually was called I'm Not Falling Off, but Cooley changed the name or whatever. I didn't care. But yeah, he was like, yo, your song is hard. Can I get on or whatever? He's like, if my verse is whack, let me know. I was like, all right. And when he was talking, he was rapping that, you know, that type of shit like they want to hear. So I was just like, all right, cool. And then I just kept plugging back in on some Moneybag Yo and Lil Baby. How they was, I forgot, what's the name of that song? When they was like basically plugging back in, like it was punching back and forth. Yeah. Yeah, we was doing something like that.
On some old Jadakiss and Styles. Where they go back and forth?
Yeah, something like that. But I don't even want to mention their names compared to that. Before some Jadakiss fans be like, nah, there ain't no Jadakiss and Styles. You know what I mean? It's some new shit. You gotta hear it.
What's the single that you're pushing off this project right now?
Ridinn Thru Decatur. That's where I got the idea to name my tape.
Okay.
When will y'all be dropping this video?
Like a week or two.
A week or two? I'll drop the video that day.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it like that. I got like 3 videos in the bag. I didn't even drop yet.
Which videos you got shot for?
Ridinn Thru Decatur is shot. Hopped Off the Porch is shot. What else? Vacation is shot. And then we about to go ahead and shoot. I got 2 more videos I'm going to shoot off that project. Mad Addict and Made It Off the Block with Puno.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to shoot that.
Okay.
We're gonna shoot those two.
Did you have a personal favorite song on the project?
Thankful.
Why that one?
I told myself, I said, Kahori, you need to be appreciative that you could be able to do this, that you could be able to fund yourself, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And I said, I need to give a song that's saying that I'm thankful. You know, I'm thankful to be alive and I'm here and I could be able to do music. I could be able to fund myself because we know this shit costs.
Oh,
know?
yeah.
So, yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. And then I made sure, like, I didn't try to go, like, super, like godly in a sense. You know, I still want to be related, like where people in the streets could feel where I'm coming from. So, yeah. I love that song, man.
How's the feedback been on the project so far?
Feedback been great. I really was thinking I was going to get a lot of haters, to be honest with you. My man said, you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, so... Yeah, I was like, where the haters at? But nah, man, I've been getting a lot of love, you know, ever since I started like just really believing in myself, because my name at first was Kahori Vocalz, and I just switched it to Kahori Vocalz, you know, because I was like, man, motherfuckers can't pronounce my name for shit. Then I was just like, ain't nobody got my name. You feel me? Like, nobody has Kahori. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go with Kahori Vocalz. So ever since I made that transition and what I'm writing, like everything is just potent. So yeah.
And you got your own label, right?
Yeah, Executively Ambitious.
How long have you had the label now?
We started up the label probably about like a few months back, not even that long ago.
Okay.
Because at first we had like some other names, but then I was really digging the title Executively, and then I just added ambitious on it. So it's like right now, like you're an executive, he's an executive, he's an executive. You know, you accomplish a certain level in your life to be here in this moment, right? But now it's like, what you're going to do after this? You keep going forward, you know? So that's what it means to be executively ambitious. It's like, keep going forward as a CEO, keep hitting that next level.
Yeah. You plan to sign some other artists in the future?
Eventually in the future, I'll leave that up to Ty. Tyrell, that's my manager. I let him do everything pretty much. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I could do what I asked Ty to do. I just don't need to do it, you know? Because I got other artists who be like, man, Kahori, can you manage me? Can you market for me and all of that? And I'll be like, I can, but it's taking too much time out of my day to do it, you know? So, yeah.
What's some of your goals for the label long term?
What's some of my goals for the, build foundations, build schools, youth organizations, programs, clothing brand, all that stuff comes. I care more about impacting the community, you know, like Rollo did, you know, in a way, you know, how he impacted the community. You know, J. Cole had a song, I think it was called, his song was called Neighbor, but in his song, he was basically talking how like, it's not even, I couldn't even be mad that they mad at me living here when I'm not even from here. You know what I'm saying? He said, what I should have done was go to my old neighborhood and make their neighborhood look like, you feel me? So with Rollo, he did that. And he's the first person I've seen did that, regardless of rapper. Like, he's the first person I've seen did that, how he impacted his community like that. So yeah, I'm inspired to do some stuff like that with Executively Ambitious.
That's real right there.
Yeah.
All right, you got the 2 new projects you're working on. What else you got coming up?
I mean, that's just really it, man. All I need to do is just be consistent, keep on marketing, keep growing, you know. Like I said, come July, we're going to drop Decatur to Jamaica. And then come September, we're going to drop back to Decatur. And then I just got to be on the lookout for that. Yeah.
All right, Vocalz, any last words or shout outs?
Man, shout out to Decatur. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to God. First and foremost, shout out to my boy, Chatone, Wizzy, Ty, Chris. And shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you for having me here. You did, and yeah, that's it.
I had to hop off the porch, jumped in the race, running through the race. Love it when it's skirt. Come from the block,